afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gifford Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School for today's Passaic County tournament matchup between the visiting 12-seed Lakeland Lancers and your 5-seed Wayne Hills Patriots. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to rejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. It is expected that all spectators will demonstrate good sportsmanship and will do nothing to jeopardize the safety or comfort of the players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. Also a reminder that all tobacco products are prohibited on school grounds. Thank you and enjoy the game. First, let's introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Lancers. Sophomore guard, number 15, Danny Sweeney. Sophomore guard, number 0, Cole McCrone. Senior guard, number 4, Matt Vanderweel. Senior forward, number 23, James O'Malley. And senior guard, number 1, Justin Meekum. And the Lancers are coached by Mike Zuby, assistant coaches Jakari Victory Walker and Joe Purcell, once again, the Lakeland Lancers. And now for your Wayne Hills Patriots starting lineup. Senior guard, number 1, Jono St. Paul. Junior guard, number 24, Brooklyn Jelinski. Senior forward, number 3, Chris De La Cruz. Senior guard, number 23, Andrew Castillo. And senior guard, number 10, Justin Graves. And the Patriots are coached by Kevin Grimes, assistant coaches Donnie DeDeo, Mike Palladino, and Mike Abate. Once again, your Wayne Hills Patriots. The officials for today's game are Gerard Devine, James McDaniel, and Pierre Lorenzo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Punxsutawney Film Air predicted 6 more weeks of winter, but tournament season has sprung as we've got a second round Passaic County tournament match. We welcome you in the booth. I'm Brandon Stone here with Jane Hughes and Jake Goodman. And tough times have fallen upon Northern Wayne, but they were able to pick up a win Thursday on senior night against West Milford. Jane, what are they? Channel from that game.
So I just talked to Coach Grimes, and he said that they need to bring over their man-to-man defense. Their man-to-man half-court D caused a lot of turnovers last game, and that's what they need to do in order to get a good lead in this first half today.
Well, it's Cherno St. Paul taking the tip for the Patriots, and he gets it. Field by Jelinski. We are underway at the Gifford. Castillo with it at top of the key. Gives it off to Jelinski. Now over to De La Cruz. Castillo tries to pass it inside, but it's knocked away by Lakeland. Taking up the court is Sweeney. Goes up, gets the foul and the basket. And a quick and one opportunity.
So right there, you're going to see Graves is not going to be open on the first. it's always on the reverse. The middle of the zone is always open on the reverse, and that's exactly what Hills needs to be patient here. And another thing that Grimes said was that they have to be decisive and violent today on offense. They've been too hesitant, and they're looking to overpass, but right now they need to be violent on offense and make sure that they're getting every single shot they want.
Well, right there, Jelinski tries to get it out to De La Cruz out in the wing, but is knocked away by Lakeland, and Grimes is not happy so far. So as we get underway here, Jake, who do you see as your player of the game for the Patriots?
Yeah, despite a little mishap there, I got Brooklyn Jelinski as my player of the game. Ever since coming back from injury, he's been scoring really well and efficiently, and I expect more of the same today.
Well, he shoots it from deep there and off the backboard and rebounded by Lakeland. Taking it up is McCorkin, getting out to Meekum, and Meekum gets it in. So an early 5-0 lead to the Lancers.
Yeah, very poor start there for Wayne Hills, giving up 2 buckets on defense. We're going to have to get back here on offense and put some points on the board early.
Jelinski gives it to Castillo. Now over to De La Cruz. And Patriots call timeout. Not the start Wayne Hills was looking for. Jane, what has gone wrong in these first minute only?
I mean, Grimes looks really upset, but Hills is not attacking the zone at all. Right now, I think Hills is kind of overlooking because last time they played Lakeland, it was 70-45. But it's a county game. Everything's different. Tournaments are different. They have to play well today, and they have to come out strong. Right now, Grimes just took out their whole starting 5 to put in the bench because, to be honest, with this team, they can do that. The bench is going to come off, and they're going to do exactly what Grimes says because they have that kind of versatility on this team.
Yeah, bold there move from Coach Grimes after only a minute of this game, completely taking out the starting lineup and putting in 5 bench players. I mean, that was really quick.
Well, we'll see how it pays off for the Patriots, and they'll get the ball out of bounds. It'll be Evan Samoas taking it out. He got the player of the game hard hat last Thursday on the win over West Milford on senior night. Evan fakes inside, takes it to Minardi. Over to Chesson now. Chesson. Minardi guarded closely at the top of the key. Lakeland in a 2-3 zone. Gives it out to Kahn underneath. Kahn goes up with it and gets the layup. And Wayne Hills is on the board. And they narrow the Lakeland lead to 5-2. So it'll be Matt Vanderweel taking it up for the Lancers, who passes it over to Daniel Sweeney and over to McCroken. Gives it off to Vanderweel, and now inside to Hamawai. On the wing is Sweeney, and back out to Kira. Looking his Hamawami and over to Vanderweel. Lakeland's passing it around, trying to find separation. Now McCroken drives, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Kahn. Kahn looking up the field, gives it to Samoas, swings it over to Chesson. Chesson drives inside, out to Kahn. Kahn to Samoas. Samoas thinks about it for a sec, dribbles, slows it down. Now over to Kahn. Chesson dribbling with it now, trying to get inside, puts it up. No good. Call a foul on Chesson, and it's going over to Lakeland. Jane, how does putting in your bench so early energize or de-energize the team?
I mean, right there you could see Hills, the starting 5 for Hills wasn't playing their best. The energy just wasn't there. When you put in the bench, those kids that are coming off, they're going to try and play their hardest because they want to play. They want to be in the game, and they're not going to take it for granted.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really seen anything like that soon into the game, but I really think it's going to motivate the starters. You know, definitely not the start they wanted, but these bench players are going to have energy, and I think that's just what Hills needs right now.
Well, Lakeland inbounding it to Hawaii. Driving out to the wing, it's Vanderweel. No good. Rebounded by Kahn. Kahn taking it up the floor. Chesson over to Minardi. Now back to Chesson. Minardi from 3. Can't get it go. Martins puts it back up and gets it. 5-4 now, and Wayne Hills is slowly carving into Lakeland's lead. A.D. Kahn has already made an impact in this game. He's got 2 defensive rebounds as well as 2 points. He's typically a JV player, but he's making an impact here on varsity. And right there, he gets a steal. Kahn with it once again. Driving inside, swings it to the corner for Cheston. Puts it up, in and out. And it'll be Cole McCrokin taking up the floor. Guarded by Minardi, and Kahn gets it once more. A.D. Kahn driving, gets the layup. A.D. Kahn is showing his skills off on the floor right now. So Vanderweel will take it up for the Lancers, and out for McCrokin and Sweeney. Vanderweel looks inside for Sweeney. Back to McKeerum. Hawaii. And over to Sweeney. Sweeney drives inside. Foul on Cheston, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouled him on the way up there, and he'll go to the line for the first free throws of the game for either. Actually, I'm sorry. The second set of free throws for the game for Lakeland.
I mean, one thing that Lakeland's been doing really well this season is getting to the foul line. Right now, they've shot 251 free throws. This will make it 252. But they're only shooting 65%. I mean, Hills just really needs to clog the paint, which I think they're doing a good job of. We just need to make sure that our hands are up and we're not fouling.
Yeah, and it's important to note that the sharpshooter, Michael Cantilli, has entered the game. Spent most of his time this year on JV. He's gotten in some varsity games, but he'll really make an impact quick.
So misses the free throw, but the rebound goes to Lakeland, and now going up is Hawaii, and he'll draw another foul, so he'll go back to the line. Lakeland's really trying to draw as many fouls as they can so far.
James Hamapi heads to the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Lancers.
Hawaii, first free throw. No good, off the front rim, and he'll try to go 1 for 2 from the line. Second shot is nothing but net, and Lakeland takes a 7-6 lead over the Patriots. So Minardi now taking up the floor. Trying to find Kahn inside, but they can't get it there. Now gives it to Kahn. Kahn from mid-range. Can't get it to go, and it'll be rebounded by Lakeland. And now it's McCoron with it. So what have you seen from this Lakeland defense that made them so successful against the starters and successful in general in the early going in this one? As a shot from Hawaii can't go.
I mean, right now, Lakeland is in a 2-3. I think our starters were not attacking the zone. They were kind of going around the perimeter, and I think they were just making bad choices. But, you know, that happens during basketball games, and, of course, like, the bench is able to pick them up during this game.
So Martins and McCrowan trade missed triples, and it'll be Lakeland ball on the jump ball. Still keeping the bench in for the Patriots, Coach Grimes. Meanwhile, all the starters still on the floor for the Lancers. As gives it inside, directed by Samoas, but Meekum gets it right back and puts it in to extend the lead to 3. Minardi with it. Now Kahn, top of the key. Now it's Minardi. Drives. And finds Kahn. Martins with it. Fakes it and back out to Kahn. And Minardi's able to draw the foul. That one will go on Cole McCrowan. And it'll be the first foul of the day for the Lancers. And notably, Wayne Hills already has 4 fouls in this first period. As you said earlier, Jane, 70-45 victory for the Patriots the last time these two squads squared up. Not looking like a repeat so far as Minardi gives it over to Kahn and back to Minardi. Finds Kahn at the wing. Minardi to Kahn. Over to Tries to get it to Cantilli off his hand, and it'll go back with the Lancers.
Yeah, to be fair there, I would say it was very good defense there from the Lancers, and that pass there, not great because of all the pressure he had in the corner.
Lakeland has appeared very convicted in their defense so far. They have not really budged, and they've stayed disciplined. As right now, McCrone with it. He takes it from 3, rattles out. Minardi takes it up the court. Being chased by Lakeland, and they'll call a kicked ball on the Lancers, and Wayne Hills will retain possession. Minardi with it now. Kicks out to Khan. Khan from deep. No good. Rebound by Samoas. Gets it to Michael Cantilli. Khan now with it. Now to Samoas.
Final minute of the first quarter.
AD Khan gives it to Martins. And over to Minardi. Khan driving but fouled. That one will go on Matt Vanderweel.
I mean, the starters are still out for what it looks like is going to be the whole first quarter. I wonder if he's just really confident in their ability to bounce back maybe in the second quarter, because Hill's still down early here.
Well, they definitely have picked up the offense since the starters came down, but especially the defense as Minardi with it now. Khan driving inside. No good. Rebound by Cantilli. Back out to Minardi. Over to Samoas. Minardi. Over to Samoas. Back, almost back to Minardi. Over to Khan. Khan drives. Tries to draw the foul. Can't, but he gets the bucket. 9-8 lead now, as Khan has 6 of the Patriots' 8. Driving, Cole McCrowan, and he fools the Patriots defense on that one. Goes to lefty layup, needs to put it up. Minardi from half court, no good. And Lakeland has an 11-8 lead at the end of the first, maybe putting Patriots on upset alert. Jake, what's been surprising from this Lakeland team?
I mean, the Lakeland offense has looked really good, but to be fair, you know, the Hill starters haven't been in. I expect them to be back, to get put back into the game here. And once they do, I really think they're going to bounce back strong. I'd be really surprised if Coach Grimes keeps them out for any longer, especially, you know, Hills, who was honestly the favorite heading into this game, already down 3. I mean, there's no favorites in high school basketball, really, but I think Hills should really put their starters back in here.
And Jane, what do you see as the next move for the Patriots?
I think they keep the bench in because, honestly, all season long, the bench has been able to get it done because Hills just has that type of team where anybody could play and anybody could get the job done. And right now, as you see, even with the starting 5 out, that has happened before this season. And right now, everybody on the court is getting the job done. Right now, although I do think that they could clog up the paint a little bit more because Lakeland is still getting layups, but they're doing a great job for right now. And I think the second quarter is going to tell a little bit different of a story.
So it looks like they're going to be keeping the bench unit in here for the start of the second quarter.
But how about AD Khan? I mean, he's really taken over the floor for the Patriots. He's been a defensive rebounder, and he's gotten 75% of the Patriots' points so far, and we will get underway in the second. Minardi with it now. Lakeland still has all of their starters, and they have not gone to the bench a single time. Minardi over to Samoas, who fakes it to Cantilli. Now Minardi with it now. Khan with it. Khan from 3. Buckets. Tie game. We're 11-11. Khan has 9. So it's Vanderweel guarded by Michael Cantilli. And he tries to give it inside to Hamaway, and he does. Guarded by Reed Martins. Can't get the spin move, but driving now is McKean. Wayne Ells thought they got a steal, but they'll call a foul, and that one will go on Evan Samoas. The one advantage to keeping the starters out is it will keep them out of foul trouble. As we saw in the Valley game in particular, fouls were a huge issue for the Patriots, particularly Justin Graves.
Looks like Lakeland may have gotten away with the travel there.
So it's Sweeney now. And to the corner, it's Sweeney. Now Hamawai falls, and they'll call a travel. And this ball will be Patriots' possession.
Great defense. That's what I'm talking about. They're able to close out. They're not letting Lakeland drive, and I think if they keep doing that, they're going to get a lot more opportunities on offense from it.
A.D. Khan with it now. Get it to Minardi. Now over to Khan. Now Minardi with it. Minardi. Guarded by Vanderweel. Now Samoas. Martins puts it up from the free throw line. Gets it to go. Wayne Hills retakes the lead.
That's just a beautiful shot there from Martins. I mean, he's pretty much their center right now. They're playing a bit of a small ball lineup, but he gets to the middle and gets a nice floater there.
I mean, Wayne Hills can play a small ball lineup because, let's be honest, Lakeland does not have any particularly big players. With the starters there, the Patriots completely outsize them as McCrone puts one up, and that one's no good, so Minardi will take it up the floor. Minardi over to Martins, and Minardi takes it, tries to steal from McCrone. Samoa's fakes Antilli from three, no good. And stolen by A.D. Khan. Driving inside, gives it to Martins. Martins can't get it, gets his own rebound. Swings out to Cantilli from three. In and out, Khan puts it back up, the rebound and in.
A.D. Khan has been everywhere.
11 points now for Khan, and Patriots extend their lead to 4. So Lakeland passing it around. Their offense has gone cold in the second quarter. Patriots on a 7-0 run since the start. It's Hamawai with it. And now McCroken driving inside, puts it up, but fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot some foul shots. And they'll call that foul on Khan. That'll be his first.
Shooting 2 for the Lancers.
First shot is on the money. He'll try to extend his streak at the line. (15-13) now. And Lakeland will call timeout. So, second quarter, Patriots are starting to flip the script. This is more how we expected the game to go, but definitely not from the contributors we expected. Jake, what has been surprising about this Patriots bench?
Yeah, I think Reed Martins has been playing great. A.D. Khan has been playing great. Their offensive rebounding has looked amazing. And I honestly think this Hills team, especially this bench unit in particular, plays better in transition. So once they grab a rebound, I think they got to get down the court, go fast. When they kind of play slower, they're stuck around the perimeter. That's when they get into some trouble. But I think when they're on transition, that's when they score the most.
And Jane, what have you seen from both this Patriots squad, and why has the Lakeland squad slowed down a little bit, lost a little steam?
I think it's the defense. Okay, our Patriot team has been playing great defense right now. They're closing out. They're not letting the Lancers drive. I mean, they have gotten to the foul line a little bit, but definitely not as much as Lakeland has wanted to. And I think exactly what Hills needs to keep doing. Obviously, their rebounding is really, really great today. It's just allowing them to get a lot of the options, and I think they're doing exactly what Grimes said at the beginning of the game. They're being decisive, and they're playing really, really hard.
I mean, the other thing is they're waiting for good shots. They're not putting, for the most part, they're not putting anything up that's a wild shot. They're looking for good looks, and they're getting them, and that's why they've retaken the lead. So Minardi has it now. Gives it out to Samoas. Finds Martin inside. Cantilli fakes the three, driving now, puts it up, draws the foul.
Great patience from Michael Cantilli, fellow Wayne Hills TV announcer, not taking him 3, faking it, and going up for the foul and some foul shots.
Shooting 2 for the Patriots.
Well, Cantilli will try to put some points on the board here. Misses the first. Cantilli now. Drains the second. And it's 16-13, about a little over halfway through the second quarter of play. McCrowan. Lakeland's passing it around. Cantilli tries to get in front of Vanderreel, but can't. Vanderreel out to McCrowan. McCrowan driving, puts it up. What a layup from McCrowan. And Lancers are back within 1. Minardi taking up the floor, gives it over to Kahn. Over to Cantilli in the corner. Now back to Minardi. Driving Samoas. Gives it back to Martins at the top of the key. Now back to Samoas. Samoas puts it up. No good. Rebound by Minardi. And Lakeland has really struggled with the rebounding. Martins puts it up now. Can't get that one to go. And this time they'll almost get the rebound, but it's back to Samoas. Pass it to Minardi. And attempt for Kahn is almost stolen, but Daniel Sweeney's unable to come up with it. And Lakeland still has not made a substitution. So Kahn gives it to Minardi. Now back to Kahn. Into Martins. Looked like he could have driven, but didn't see the open lane. Now over to Martins and puts it up there and able to draw the foul on the way up.
I really like how Reed Martins has been playing tonight. You know, typically he's more of a wing or a forward, but I mean right now he's kind of playing center. And I really like how he's staying close to the basket, taking good shots. We know he could shoot the 3-ball, but he's also been really good around the rim.
Well, can't get the first, and the foul will go on Justin McKean. That will be his first of the day. And Cantilli will check out for Connor Chesson. And he receives a warm welcome to this Patriots bench. Martins misses the second as well and comes up empty at the line. McCrowan gives it over to McKean. Now over to Vanderreel. Puts it up. No good. And Wayne was able to get the rebound. Chesson with it. Over to Kahn. Kahn from deep. No good. Looked like he might have rushed that shot a little bit there. Was quite a ways off the three-point line, and driving up floor is Lakeland and punched out by Reed Martins. That looked like a football play. Now given to Minardi. Martins hesitates. No good. Can't get it to go. Back up and rebounded. It's still loose. And it's Matt Vanderreel able to come up with it, and they'll call a foul. And this one will go on Kahn, so that's his second. A little over 2 minutes to play now here in the first half. Wayne Hills holding a narrow 16-15 lead over the Lakeland Lancers in the second round Passaic Kearney tournament matchup. Patriots heavily favored in this one, but they've kept their bench in for the majority of the game as Lakeland puts it up from 3, but he fouls him on the shot. So it'll be free throws coming out for Justin McKean.
Yeah, those are just the most annoying fouls. You don't really get him going up, but kind of on the landing zone, and he's going to head to the line for 3.
This is the first.
One thing about the Lancers is that they actually don't shoot a lot of threes. I think Hills has been doing a great job closing out, but also they, compared to Hills' 96 threes they've taken this year, the Lancers have made only about around 70.
Well, McKeem came up 1 from 3 from the line, and it's tied now. Minardi over to A.D. Khan, who will slow down the pace a little bit. Over to Samoas. Swings out to Khan. Jane, what are you looking to see in these last 2 minutes from the Patriots?
I want to see even more rebounding. Right now, they're doing a great job. Obviously, ball movement. I think even their shots are great. Sorry, I just was like in awe from that. I think Hills has been doing a great job stealing. Obviously, in transition more recently, they've been able to get the Lancers off the dribble. I think, honestly, I just want to see maybe a couple more shots, maybe a couple more drives. I know their ball movement has been really good, like I said before, especially with the 2-3. I think giving it in to Reed Martins and then him dishing it out to everybody, I think they're getting great looks, and they need to keep it up.
Well, the offense has definitely slowed down as the second quarter has gone on. They started out hot, but it's evened out a bit, and now it's 16-16, still in the first half. Jake, what do the Patriots need to do for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I think just keep playing their brand of basketball, getting their hands in the way of transition lanes, getting steals, getting blocks. They've been playing great defense. And I know many people are probably asking, when are the starters going to come back in? And I think it's hard for Hills now to just put in 1 or 2 starters. It's kind of all or nothing, These starters are used to playing with each other, so it's hard for 1 or 2 of them to get put in this situation. So I think when we see the starters come in, it's going to be all 5 rather than just 1 or 2.
Well, on that last play, Jake Minardi missed the 3 pretty badly, but he did not let that knock him down. He's able to get on the other end for the steal and to draw the foul, so an impressive play from the senior. Now it's Cheston taking it up. Only a sophomore, but he's already made an impact on this Patriots team. Cheston looks to drive, but kicks it out to Samoas. Then back to Cheston. Evan Samoa is dribbling it, and over to Cheston. Back to Samoas. Looks inside for Khan. Khan puts it up, in and out.
Final minute of the first half.
And Lakeland will get it with a little under a minute to go. So Cole McCrone has it, and he'll pass it out to Sweeney. Sweeney puts up the short-range jumper and can't get that one. And rebounded by A.D. Khan. Khan taking up the floor. Looks inside for Cheston. Put a lot of mustard on that ball, but Cheston's able to save from going out of bounds. Samoas kicks it out to Martins. Martins from deep. And that one's not close. So we mentioned a few minutes ago that the Patriots were not rushing shots, but their shot selection has definitely weakened a little bit in these last few minutes. But we play on nevertheless, and it'll be Hunter Struble trying to put it up, and that'll be one of the first substitutions of the game for the Lakers. Martins for Khan. Khan from deep. Gets it. 19-16 now with a little under 10 seconds to go in the first half. Lakeland looking to get a shot off. Open in the corners. Vanderweel hits it with no time left. 19-19 at the half. We are tied. Wayne Hills on upset watch as the Lakeland Lancers are tied with them 19-19 going into the end of the first half. Jake, what is with this Lakeland team? Why have they been able to stick with the Patriots that were heavily favored?
I mean, yeah, something that I want to bring up is that last time Hills had 70 versus them, now 19 at half. I think part of it is that Hills' offense isn't as good. I think the Lakeland offense is the same as it would have been in a normal game. Obviously, I'm not saying this game isn't really normal because Hills has their reserves in, but I think right now it's just the level of play from Hills is not as high as it usually is.
Jane, what are your thoughts?
I think that the rebounding has been so great, especially in the second quarter. I mean, offensive rebound after offensive rebound. I think Hills has been doing a great job on offense, attacking the zone right into the middle and then dishing it out for the three-pointers. And they faked out Lakeland a couple times. They've been able to drive a couple times, and I think that's exactly what they need to keep doing. On the defensive side, I think that at the end of the half, we kind of saw what I think Grimes was talking about was their man-on-man half-court defense where they do go in for a trap. They try to double-team. And I think we're going to see more of that in the second half because I think that's exactly how they get turnovers right now. That's exactly what they've been doing over and over and over again, getting their looks. And in the second half, I think Hughes is going to come back even stronger, and they're going to get a bigger lead going in.
Yeah, so do you guys expect, going into when we begin the second half, do you expect Wayne Hills to put their starters back out there, or do you think it's going to be the reserves again? Is it going to be a different set of reserves, or you think they're going to go with the same 5 that started the game that got taken out within a minute?
I think it's going to be the same set of reserves. He stuck with them for most of it. They've been messing around between Chesson and Kentley, but other than that, it's been the same group of guys. I wouldn't expect anything to change, considering their level of play has been very impressive, considering they're at the bench.
Yeah, the thing is, right now, I mean, it is a close game, and this is definitely an important game. They'd be facing elimination from the tournament if they lose here. And if you put the starters in too late into the game, are they going to be, warmed up enough with only a quarter to go? That's the question you have to ask yourself if you're Coach Grimes.
Well, we'll see how it all unfolds when we come back here on Wayne Hills TV.
And we're now set for the second half.
Welcome back,
19 points.
as we have a 19-19 tie between the Wayne Hills Patriots and Lakeland Lancers in the second round of this Passaic County tournament.
And the second half is
And
underway.
Lakeland will try to get it in bounds. Taken out. And passing it around is Lancers. So interestingly, Wayne Hills will go with its starters after using its bench for the vast majority of the first half. And we'll see how that turns out. Pass right there for Lakeland. Sputters out of bounds, and Wayne Hills will get the ball. So Jelinski will take it up the court. Finds De La Cruz, passes it into Graves. Over to Jelinski. Castillo from deep. No good. Over to St. Paul. Lakeland chasing after it, and Castillo's barely able to grab that. Now over to Jelinski. And De La Cruz gets it into Graves. St. Paul wide open from 3. Knocks it down. 22-19 now. And they will activate the full court press. With their starters on the floor, Wayne Hills has a huge size advantage. And they're going to get a travel on that one, and it'll go back in Wayne Hills' favor.
I mean, this is what Hills prides himself on, is their full court press. This is exactly what Hills is going to do for a majority of the game, because this is how they get their opportunities. This is how they get their turnovers.
Yeah, and it seems like their starting lineup is just so much bigger than their reserves. They're just overwhelming Lakeland as soon as they came into the game.
Well, I was just about to say that. I mean, they look like a different age group right now as Castillo knocks it down from deep.
It seems like a men amongst boys right now.
Well, a foul will be called on De La Cruz as it's 25-19 now for the Patriots, and this is what we were expecting to see start this first half from the Patriots. Yeah, it didn't go that way, but now looks like Lakeland is in the position that they expected to be, but we'll see how they respond to that. And not too well, evidently, because they'll pass it right to Jelinski. Jelinski driving up the floor, puts it up, goes coast to coast for the layup. And Lakeland will call timeout. 27-19 with just a minute and a half gone in the second half. Jake, what are you seeing from these Patriots starters?
I mean, yeah, we're only a minute and a half into the second half, and Hill's already scoring 8 points that quickly. It just shows you when all the starters are playing at their full potential, and especially against this opponent. I mean, it's just going to be easy for Wayne Hills.
Jane, what are you seeing for the Patriots, and how do the Lancers need to respond?
I think right there, our starters came out exactly how they should have started the game, and hopefully they keep up this new routine that they have here. I mean, right now, the Lakeland Lancers, they don't really have an answer. I'm sure right now their coach is probably drawing something up, trying to break their press, but Hills always works so hard on defense that right now this is their game. This is Hills' game to win.
Well, the starters will remain on the floor, and Lakeland will retake the floor. We are ready for some more basketball action. It'll be Lakeland ball under their own net, and the Patriots will come out and set up in the press.
Lancers with the ball trailing by 8.
So it's Vanderbilt taking it out of bounds, and he'll inbound it. And Lakeland's starting to move up the floor. Gives it out to McCrone. McCrone tries to put it up. They'll call that one off De La Cruz and out of bounds, and it'll stay with Lakeland. So the inbound now will go to Hawaii, and now over to McCrone. Back to Sweeney. Now Jelinski with it, or Jelinski guarding rather. Lakeland passing it around the perimeter. They're looking for a hole in this Wayne Hills defense and finding nothing, and they'll call a foul on Cherno St. Paul. McKeem will inbound it now to McCrone, guarded by Jelinski. McCrone trying to drive, gives it to Hawaii in the paint. Hawaii goes up with it, can't get it. Rebounded by Graves, looking for St. Paul. Puts it up for the layup, and Wayne Hills gets a double-digit lead.
This is exactly what I've been wanting to see all game, is the Graves St. Paul connection, because that is exactly what Hills needs. And right now, I think we're going to see even more of it going in.
So Sweeney will try to get it past Justin Graves, and no luck, and he'll inbound it. So it's over to Vanderreel, and McCrone will draw a foul, and Lakeland has been very good at drawing these fouls in this game. And that'll be the second on Castillo. So inbound to McCrone. McCrone gives it underneath to Hawaii, and they'll call a travel, and it's going back to Wayne Hills. Jelinski will take it up the floor over to Graves. Jelinski puts it up on the pass from Graves. Swiped away, but he'll get it back under the basket. St. Paul open for three, wide open. Can't get it. Lakeland tries to keep it in bounds, off the fingertips of Meekum, and it'll go back the other direction. St. Paul will pass it in Castillo, back to St. Paul. Now over to De La Cruz. Castillo. St. Paul drives. Dishes to De La Cruz. De La Cruz with the layup. 31-19 now. And it's knocked away by De La Cruz. Taken by Brooklyn Drinsky, and he'll get another layup. Lakeland's forced to call another timeout. Patriots are pouring it on in the Gifford gym. Jane, I mean, what has been the difference between the first minute in these last 3 minutes?
It's the ball movement. Right now, on offense, all you see is turnover after turnover, but also when the Lancers are set in their defense, Hills has been doing a great job with moving the ball around, driving, and then dishing it out, but also just like the inside passes, going back and forth between each other. Nobody's trying by themselves to win the whole game. It's a whole team contribution here.
So both sides will retake the floor. Lakeland is falling behind. They've still yet to score a point in this second half, and Wayne Hills has already piled on 14. The only possible advantage is Wayne Hills is definitely losing the foul battle right now. In this third quarter, for example, it's 3 fouls for the Patriots. And while I was speaking, Castillo's able to get another steal. Wayne Hills will call timeout, and they'll get the ball back yet again. Lakeland has got to be frustrated right now with this Wayne Hills press.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is something that Hills has done this whole season, right? Everybody knows coming into this game or any other game against the Patriots that they are going to press. They are going to put on the pressure, and it's just how they respond. Right now, the Lancers haven't responded very well. I'm sure right now their coach is probably drawing something up again. But I think Hills is going to come out maybe with man-to-man press, because I know they do that, or they're going to keep it the same, and let's see what happens.
So the Patriots will take it underneath their own underneath the Lakeland basket. St. Paul give it to Jelinski. Jelinski from deep range. Bang. 36-19 now. 17-point advantage for the Patriots. And a 17-0 run, too. Another steal. Jelinski again. No good. Graves puts it back. Soared in the air. 38-19 lead. Now trying to dribble and stolen again. Graves puts it back up. Oh, just misses it. And it'll be tipped back to Lakeland, and he'll draw the foul on Castillo.
Yeah, I mean, Hill's right now on a 19-0 run, if my math is correct, since halftime.
This does not look like the same basketball team that was in the first half. I mean, they did have their reserves in, but it really seems like the whole team is coming together. And St. Paul gets another steal. Castillo going up the court. Over to Jelinski. Gets the layup, and that's a classic three-man weave. They run that in practice. And another timeout for the Lancers, who seem like they're just throwing stuff at the wall and trying to see what sticks.
I mean, it looks like Lakeland has absolutely no answer on offense. It feels like they haven't even gotten that many shots up in the air. I mean, Hills may even have 5-10 steals since the half. Great defense from Hills.
I think the Lancers are playing a little bit timid right now. I mean, it's kind of hard not to when you're going against the starting five. But I think right now that the Lancers are just trying to play defense. I mean, there were a couple times like 50-50 balls that they could have gone for, but they decided to stay back. And right now, I mean, Hills is just breaking apart their defense and just like great ball movement. I feel like everybody touches the ball each possession.
The height movement, the height difference is staggering between the Patriots and the Lancers, and especially for a player like Justin Graves, there's no one on this Lancers squad that can really match up with him.
Yeah, it looks like Hills has the height advantage on every single player that's on the court right now.
Yeah, I think the Hills' shortest player might be taller than their tallest player. And the inbound will go to Macron. Trap now, and Vanderbilt with it as they finally are able to cross half court after a nightmare sequence for the Lancers. Now Vanderbilt with it. Driving. And Jelinski tries to force it out. They'll say it's off. Vanderbilt and the Patriots will get possession back. So Jelinski will take it up the floor. Over to the corner. It's De La Cruz. It's no good. Rebound by Justin Graves. St. Paul kicks it over to Castillo. No good. Another rebound into Jelinski. Jelinski puts it up. They'll call a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Patriots. Reed Martins and Jake Minardi checking in for Chris De La Cruz and Andrew Castillo now. As Graves will inbound it now. They'll give it to Martins in the corner. No good. And rebounded by Hunter Struble. Hawaii now will give it to Sweeney. And over to Macron. Now Strudel with it. Hakeem. Graves gets the steal. And they'll say Hakeem held Graves down, and they'll give the ball to the Patriots once more. 2:42 now to go in this third quarter. Wayne Hills nursing a 40-19 lead, which really has popped up not out of nowhere because it's when the starters came in, but it has popped out very suddenly. And Minardi fakes the shot. Graves guard at the top of the key. Minardi with it now. Over to St. Paul. Give it to Graves. Graves looking inside for Jelinski. Jelinski gets the layup. So the inbound now for Hawaii. And McCrone will take it up the court. Strudel knocked away by Justin Graves. St. Paul with it now. Give it to Jelinski. Able to just missed the bucket. Rebounds his own shot, and they'll call a foul. Justin Graves has been on the air and the land in this second half. The inbound to St. Paul. Give it to Minardi. Jelinski from way deep. Rebounded by St. Paul. No good. And definitely seems like Wayne Hill's shot selection has deteriorated a little bit. Lakeland passing it around. Still scoreless in the second half. They're just trying to get the point on the board. And the attempt by Sweeney is short, and St. Paul tries to catch the pass from Graves, but a little too much mustard on that one, and it'll go back to the Lancers. So it'll be Hawaii in the backcourt. As they've done not a full change, but a significant change in who's on the court, and they'll revert a little bit more to who's on the court in that first half, although Castillo and De La Cruz are in. Martins gives it up to Minardi. Now back over to Castillo. Now over to Samoas. Martins looking inside, puts it up. No good. McCrone with it now. Taking it up the floor, guarded by Minardi, hits it out to Struble. Now it's Hawaii, and he'll give it up to McClone. They might try to wait till the end of the quarter to try to get a last second bucket. Lakeland with it now. McCrone tries to give it inside. Time's ticking, and they'll call a foul. This one will go on. I believe that is De La Cruz.
At the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Lancers.
So shooting 2 for Lakeland. It will be Hawaii who misses the first. And swish, and Lakeland's able to get a little basket for the end. So that's Samoa who misses it, and 42-20 advantage for the Patriots. That third quarter, everything changed. And where did that start, Jake?
Yeah, well, one thing, Lakeland didn't get one field goal to go that entire quarter. Their only point from a free throw there just seconds earlier. And, you know, Wayne Hills, when everything's going right for them, they look like a really good team. I mean, on defense, they looked amazing. On offense, they looked amazing. It just looked really easy for them in that third quarter.
Jane, what have you seen?
I just want to highlight transition because Hills has got the Lancers quite a few times on transition. I mean, you've seen it a few times by Graves and Cherno, but then also I know there was an attempt by Brooklyn to pass it to Cherno St. Paul. That one didn't go through, but also it's the rebounding, right? Hills has gotten so many offensive rebounds and so many second, third, fourth looks that I think if they keep doing this, the lead's just going to grow even farther.
Well, they're putting all their starters in start this fourth, despite a 22-point advantage. But they outscored the Lancers 23-1 in that third quarter. So the Lancers will inbound the ball, and the winner will advance to play Patterson Charter in Patterson at the next week. But St. Paul puts it in right there.
Opens up the scoring for the fourth quarter for the Patriots.
Vanderbilt will inbound it to McCrone. McCrone with it, kicks it out to Sweeney. Guarded by St. Paul and Zielinski. They're looking for the trap. Able to force to the middle, and tipped by Graves. Second one, no call. And they'll call a push out. And that one will go on. I believe that's De La Cruz. So he'll pick up his third foul in this contest. So the inbound will go to Lakeland, and McCrone misses the triple. And rebounded by Zielinski. Zielinski taking up the floor. Castillo from three. Not on the mark. And fast break for McKeem. And Graves is somehow able to come out of nowhere to block that one. And he blocks it again, stuffed in his face. Now it's Paul putting it up. It's De La Cruz. He can't get it to go. Graves kicks it out to Zielinski. Zielinski misses. And rebound by Lakeland will go to Wayne Hill. I'm sorry, that will stay with Lakeland, but this one's getting a little sloppy. So it'll go over to Hawaii. And Sweeney with it now, and back to McCrone. Stolen by St. Paul. St. Paul looking, see if he can get up the court. De La Cruz driving, tries to draw the foul, nothing doing. But he does get the foul there and the basket. So he'll go to the line for an and one situation.
Yeah, this year Hill's shooting 72% from the line. I would have liked to see them get to the line a little bit more this game, but I'm not really complaining just because their offense has been so good, all the passing, like everything. I think Hills has come out in the second half really focused on winning this game.
It truly has been a tale of two halves here in Northern Wayne. As another block, and it's getting really difficult for these Lancers to get anything up. And Graves kicks it to De La Cruz, tries to get under the basket, and he makes it look easy. A 29-point lead for the Patriots. Now, Lakeland just trying to get any sort of production going to end this one. Sweeney with it. McKim gets the triple. 49-23, and they'll make it slightly coaster.
Just the fourth point of the second half for the Lancers.
So St. Paul gives it over to De La Cruz. St. Paul forces it in to Castillo. Castillo makes the basket. 51-23 lead now. McCrone with it. It'll be Zielinski. And Castillo tried to come up with it, but no luck. Wide open is McKeem. No good. Graves with it now. Thinks about St. Paul instead of Zielinski. De La Cruz from three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lakeland. McCrone now with it. Dribbling through traffic. Passing it around along the perimeter. Now it's Hawaii driving. McKeem from three. Can't get anything right there. And Zielinski dishes inside to Castillo, and ball rattles around the rim and in. 30-point Patriot advantage on a chilly Saturday afternoon. McCrone now with it. Gives it up to Sweeney. McCrone. Over to Vanderweel. Now it's McCrone. McCrone, no good. Graves with it now. Over to St. Paul. Graves fakes the triple. St. Paul now from the corner. A little too much. Graves rebounds. No look pass. And Taylor Cruz puts it in, making it look seamless. McCrone still taking up the floor for the Lancers. Sweeney now. Over to Hawaii. And now it's McKean with it. Vanderweel. A nice fake on Brooklyn Jelinski. And the Patriot bench prepares to come in. So the starters will check out, and man, what an impressive second half they played. Jane, it is one of their best halves of the season?
Honestly, yes. I think everything from the passing on offense to their defense, I mean, block after block after block, and then also their press. I mean, their press is what started this all. It was turnover after turnover because Hills is just so athletic and so, I'm trying to find the right word, but they work so hard on defense and in their press, and they just put on so much pressure to the other team that there really is no competing with them when they are on their game.
And Jake, what have you seen?
Yeah, you know, just like Jane said, amazing defense from Wayne Hills, amazing offense, but that's honestly what I expect from the starting lineup. Now for the final 3 minutes, we're going to be seeing some more reserves. We're going to see Nicholas Sabanko, Michael Cantilli. Those are two junior sharpshooters. I mean, they could hit threes from anywhere. I'm really looking forward to seeing them get some action here.
Well, Ryder Turi, also someone who hasn't gotten that much playing time for this team, is getting in now, and Lakeland will also put in some of its bench, and we go with a new group for both sides. Cheston trying to drive inside, kicks it out to Turi. Swings it over to Sabanko. Sabanko over to Khan. And now it's Sabanko with it over to Chesson. Over to Ryder. Khan from deep. No good. Rebound by Sabanko. So the inbound to Khan is over to Chesson. And Turi with it now will swing it back to Sabanko. And Chesson on top of the key. So it'll be Lakeland with it. So into Lakeland, into the paint. No good. Chesson with it. Driving in, puts it up, and gets the bucket. So the foul will be called, and it'll be Brian Mann going to the line to shoot two.
Shooting two for the Lancers.
Mann sinks the first.
Makes both free throws.
And Cantilli will give it into Khan. Khan, Chesson. Looking for Cantilli inside, off his fingertips. And it'll be taken up the floor by Peyton Purcella. Driving Ethan Gavaris. And spinning around and putting it up. Purcella can't get that one. And Devin Martins will check in for the Patriots for Connor Cheston. And everybody on the team's getting some playing time for Wayne Hills.
Yeah, Devin Martins, an elite perimeter defender. He's always getting in the passing lanes. I'm really looking forward to see what he can do here.
So is Gibraltar with it. over to Demarest. Demarest from deep, off the rim, off of Nick Sabinko. And Ryan Ferris now will inbound the ball for the Lancers. Brian, man with it, from deep. Ferris air balls.
Great
And
rebound there from Martins.
Turry will try to take it up the floor. And that one will go out of bounds off of Johnny McCabe. So 1:11 to go in a Wayne Hills, which should be a Wayne Hills victory.
Kahn inbounds it to Sabanko. Cantilli looking for a shot there. They're going to get it to their playmaker, Martins, who kicks it to Turry. Floater, it's good. And Ryder Turry getting some points on the board with a nice floater there. Lakeland pushing the ball. Layup won't go. Rebound, Cantilli. With 50 seconds left in this ball game. Turry, a deep three. Won't go. And the Lancers grab the rebound. Ethan Grabart is pushing the ball up to Brian Mann. Fakes, and Brian Mann hits it. It's a great shot there from Brian Mann. Maybe he should have been in a little sooner. It looks like Hills is just going to dribble this one out.
Yeah,
with less than 20 seconds left to go.
Through all their struggles, the Lancers, never really considered putting any of their bench players in, which, you know, you wondered out of all things they've tried if that would have changed anything, but either way, it'll be a 30-point victory for Wayne Hills. Jake, Jane, what have you seen?
Yes, so obviously not the first half we expected. We expected Wayne Hills to go up early, but that just didn't happen. You know, the reserves got some time. They played really well, and the starters came back in the second half, played excellent defense, probably the best I've ever seen them play, and I think they were really motivated. They were ready to go. Jane, what did you see?
I mean, yeah, I think Coach Grimes kind of sent a message to the starters in the first half, putting in the bench. But guess what? Everybody on the Hills team can go into the game and they can do their job. And obviously they held up Lakeland to only 20 points in the first half. And in the second half, the starters came back in. They did their job even better than normal. And honestly, I think right now, going into the quarterfinals, I think Hills is motivated, and I think they have a chance to go far into this tournament.
Well, Wayne Hills will be taking on Patterson Charter next Saturday, and they'll go on the road. But from us, that'll do it. For Brandon Stone, Jake Goodman, and Jane Hughes, this has been Wayne Hills TV signing off.